Local rescue teams braved cold weather this morning to save a man whose boat had capsized.
Conservation officers and the Sugar Creek Water Rescue Team pulled Zionsville resident Ted Kuhn out of the water. He had traveled more than 1 mile down the Wabash River. WTWO's Katie Shane has the story.
Initially, when you go in, I wasn't too scared, but then after I was in the water for a while and feeling colder, you start to feel a little, you start to feel scared.
In just moments, Zionsville resident Ted Kuhn's day of hunting went very wrong.
If you've seen the size of the boat there, it has very little freeboard, which means very close to the water. There's not a lot of room for error. He let go of the motor for a moment. The motor turned. It caused the boat to turn sideways, brought water inside, and from there it just went under.
For more than 45 minutes and about 1.5 miles, Kuhn floated downstream.
The hard part is to not try and do something crazy. Like at one time I was maybe 30 feet from shore and trying to push, and I was thinking, well, leave the boat and go try and swim back in. But I have a wader full of water and your flotation's right there. Stay with the boat.
Kuhn resisted the urge to swim to shore. At around 11:30, rescue teams pulled him from the river and quickly treated him for hypothermia. Sugar Creek's rescue team says that thanks to Kuhn's life jacket and smart thinking, he was easily pulled from the water.
I had an accident last year. Someone fell out of a duck hunting boat and they drowned. In this case, he had his life jacket on. That saved his life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It can provide a little bit of warmth, but most importantly, flotation.
After the rescue, conservation officers and Kuhn himself talked about safety measures to remind other hunters of the dangers they could encounter.
It's always good to have someone else with you. Of course, a cell phone is a good idea, but if it gets wet, in this case, it's not going to do you much good. But having your safe life jacket, other throw cushion, floatable cushion in your boat, and mainly is wearing your life jacket.
Dress warm, as warm as possible, obviously. Wear your life jacket. I'd say it's important to always have it on, no matter what size of boat you're in.
Today was a day that potentially could have made it even worse than it was with precautions that I took.
After his rough and cold experience, Kuhn had new plans for the rest of his day.
I'm anxious to get in a warm truck and get home.
With videographer Tony Grant, Katie Shane, WTWO.
Kuhn was treated at the scene by paramedics and was then released. He suffered from hypothermia.